Hey guys, FLW Tour Pro Jacob Wheeler here, Icast 2013. Wanted to do something a little bit different. One thing about Icast is all the new great products coming out for 2014. I wanted to show you my top 3 picks. The number 3 pick on my list is the Bronze Eye Shad. This bait is, it's a frog obviously, but one thing that's different about it is it's very narrow. It's going to go really well through the pads. It's going to do a good job going through a lot of that grass, and it's not going to get hung up. The hook's set up pretty decent. It has a lot of new great colors, and it's just something unique. You know, it's a little bit narrower. It's a smaller bait. It's going to work better on river systems that the shad are smaller, the bait forage is smaller, and that's really important. So maybe check that out. We're going to number 2. Hey guys. Here in the Shimano booth, number 2 pick of the Icast show is the new Chronarch CI4. Something a little bit different about this reel than normal Shimano reels is we have the new braking system. This is a SVS rather than VBS. And what it is different is now, instead of opening that side plate up, you can just switch your brakes on and off. And that allows it to where you can make longer casts. The wind's not blowing, you can turn your brakes down. If the wind's blowing, turn your brakes up to where you don't backlash. This reel is just, it seems like it's the deal for sure. One thing I really like about these smaller reels is when I'm throwing a jerk bait or I'm throwing a top water, I can twitch it a lot easier. You know, the larger reels are great, the Chronarchs, the regular Chronarch's great, but this reel really fits perfectly in the palm of your hand, and you can just really make that action of that bait even better. So check them out, the Chronarch CI4, pick number 2. So the number 1 pick of the show, obviously right now we're in the Rapala booth, but it might surprise you what it is. It's the new Arashi series of crankbaits. Now these crankbaits are something special. First off, I want to run through what crankbaits they are, just sort of tell you a little bit about them, and then I'm going to tell you what's different. First off, we have the Square 3. They're silent, square bill. It has more of a tighter action. This is going to be great for cranking riprap. The number 5, this is going to be more for your muddy water, cranking stumps, cranking wood, anything you need to throw this thing, pitch it, roll cast it, it's going to be great for that. Okay, the Flat 7. This one is going to be the deal for the springtime. It's going to be flat. You throw the crawdad colors, they just can't resist it. And last but not least is the Deep 10. It's just a bait that's going to really work well over stumps, crank them over stumps. It's really buoyant, so it's going to allow you to walk those baits over stumps and get more bites. So I'm going to show you real quick here what's different about the Arashi series of crankbaits. First off, you'll notice we have a circuit board lip in it, okay? And now what that's going to do is it's going to get down really quick and stay down. And that's really important because the thickness of the bill determines how quick that bait gets down. And those circuit board lips get them down quick. But really what's cool about this bait is the line tie. Right here, it's a self-tuning line tie, okay? You don't even have to worry about that bait getting out of whack. You can burn it as fast as you can and it will never burn out. And that's it's important to be able to do that. When you throw that bait out there, you have confidence. When you crank it down through there and it goes to the right, most of that is going to be a fish. You don't have to worry about it rolling or anything of that. So that's really cool. It has a little bit of play in the line tie, and it allows that bait to sort of self-tune itself, which is a really unique and different concept. Last but not least about this particular bait is we have rotated hooks, rotated eyes on the hooks. And what that allows you to do is on this 3, you can put larger hooks on the bait, and you can get away with, it means bigger hookup ratios, better hookup ratios, and more land percentage. And that's super important. If you didn't have those rotated hook hangers, what you would have to do, these are number 4s. You would have to put like number 5s on there, and just a little bit more hook, a little bit more bite is really the deal for catching fish and getting them in a little bit more. So check out the Arashi series of crankbaits. I hope you enjoyed Icast, guys. We'll see you later.